Welcome back to Rob Schmidt Tonight. Today, California Governor Gavin Newsom announced a whopping $97.5 billion surplus for this year's California budget. A surplus, marking the largest any state has experienced. You can thank 2 years of COVID-19, tons of federal government stimulus money, which they should give back if we're being honest, and a stalled out state collecting a whole lot of taxes and offering very little back to its constituents for the last 2 years because everything's been stalled out because of COVID. That's where the money comes from for the most part. So what do you do with all that extra cash? Well, of course, you're going to give tax breaks for companies that are in anti-abortion states to come over, because everything that this clown does has something to do with politics. He only cares when politics are somehow involved, when there's some kind of agenda that he can spin, some kind of virtue that he can signal. Newsom's proposal would update tax credits, employer grants, and other business incentive programs to provide additional consideration for companies leaving states that have enacted restrictions on reproductive rights and anti-LGBTQ plus laws. So that's right. If you have a business in California, we finally found a way to make California care about businesses and be business friendly. But the only way that is by offering low taxes and better deals only to woke liberal companies in other states that support killing babies in the womb. That's where their priorities are. That's how you make Gavin Newsom care about businesses. He only cares about woke businesses in other places, bring them there. If you're a California business, I'll go to hell. I couldn't care less what you need. Keep leaving in droves as you have for the past 20 years. Congressional candidate in the Golden State, Joe Collins, joins us now. Joe, good to see you again. So this, I guess, is what it takes to make California pro-business, huh?
You know what? At first, I don't know if I can call us the Golden State, but it is good to see you. When it comes to pro-business, I don't think that tax breaks to businesses who support abortions is how you make the state pro-business. In my personal opinion, not that I'm an accountant, not that I've been to college, not that I own my own business, in order to make California pro-business, we actually have to lower the taxes and the cost of development in California, not give tax breaks for people who are offering abortions.
Absolutely. What he should be doing in reality is hiring about 10,000 cops with all that extra money. And I mean, the amount of surplus you guys have in your budget is hilarious because you know they're going to figure out a way to waste it all. A young man named Corin Hoggard putting this video out. This is a CVS in Fresno being robbed in broad daylight. It looks to me in the video like they're stealing liquor, which is weird that they have that at a CVS, but maybe that's a California thing. I mean, these kids just loading up liquor bottles and just running right out into the car. So we're still seeing this. I mean, there's been no real change in the behavior in that state. There's no real change to law and order. They haven't made an impact trying to change this problem at all. How many more cops do you need?
I think we need a lot of cops, and that's why we need to elect new people in office like myself. What's happening in California is the lack of tough on crime policies. I mean, they've extended it to where you can steal up to $1,000 worth of things from stores in California. You know, and it's crazy. I actually have friends who call me and say, "Hey, what's up with those free giveaways?" And I'm like, "What free giveaways?" Well, I heard we can go into stores and take about $1,000 worth of stuff and get out, and nothing's going to happen. And I'm like, you know what? I don't know anything about that. However, a person like me, we have to be tough on crime. And we have to get back to where we are protecting the people of California, and that's what I represent.
That's right. Joe Collins, good to see you, sir. Thank you for your time. Appreciate it.